Um, I wish I had a crystal ball because this is a tough one. Um, I'd said some time ago that I didn't really see um, the trade tensions easing until or unless um, both President Trump has a way to declare a win and President Xi has a way to save face, effectively need a win-win. The problem is there isn't a lot of win-win negotiating going on right now. And when both sides get dug in like this, it's very hard for, again, each side to get what they want. Without a win-win or some sort of compromise, which I'd love to see some of the paths to that, but I don't know what it is. But without some sort of way of coming up with, the Chinese being able to say, well, we've come back with something that looks okay to us, and with the U.S. being able to come back and say we've got a win in our pocket, which effectively is the same thing but just different rhetoric. Um, I don't know how we get out of this. We Each of the escalations seem to be started on the U.S. side. This is not to lay blame on any one side or the other, but when things get ratcheted up, the ratcheting effect tends to start on this side of the Pacific Ocean. Um, what we saw this week or last week over the past few weeks is basically like the constant ratcheting effect in action. Talks weren't going well. The Chinese broke them off, and so President Trump responded by um, announcing another round of tariffs going into effect as quickly as September 1st. Markets freaked out about that, as pretty much they should, because remember, a lot of the rally that we've seen in stocks year to date has been predicated on the fact that there was the potential for a positive trade deal. Um, I'd warned about this all year, just sort of these unsourced Monday morning stories of, progress in the talks, which didn't appear to be coming from any place. Um, but now the problem is those unsourced stories seem to be in the other direction. We did see a little bit of the easing on Tuesday when the president pushed back certain of the tariffs to December 1st. But in many ways, that was him caving to domestic pressure. Again, that's not something he's going to admit. He sort of referred to it obliquely as helping out around Christmas time. Um, but in the truest sense, that's an acknowledgement that yes, U.S. consumers ultimately bear the brunt of the tariffs. And remember how tariffs work. Tariffs are paid by who's ever importing the goods from the tariffed country. So if you're importing goods into America, presumably you're in America, thus American. And those importers will then try to pass along the price increases to their customers, who again would be presumably in America. So it's the country that is imposing the tariffs that ends up paying them. Um, and so, by coming in to sort of help out the Christmas season, that's basically a way of saying, the prices of toys and other goods that sell a lot in holiday time, we're going to go up by 10%. So let's not shove that through right around the time that all these companies are ordering their goods for the Christmas season. Um, but that's a temporary band-aid at best, and a little bit of minor capitulation at worst. Um, so where do I see this ending? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could say that here's the thing to watch for. But short of like a real breakthrough with signed agreements and handshakes, either on the lawn of the White House or in Beijing, I don't know what to tell you.